What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. At the house today, not on the water. It's a stormy, rainy day today. Just picked up a Crescent Smallie a couple days ago, and I was gonna go try it out this week, but I'm gonna go try it out this weekend. But all the creeks and rivers got blown out with all the rain we had, so it's in moon rock color, just the same as my CK1, and I got them side by side, and we're gonna do a comparison. A lot of people want to know which one's better, the CK1 or the Crescent Smallie, and we're gonna get some side-by-side footage and go over some features and see what's different about them. If you watch my channel a lot, y'all know that I use the CK1 a pretty good bit. I've got a lot of hours in the CK1 and a lot of trips on it, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So let's get started, guys, and we're gonna go over both boats side by side and take a quick look. Alright, guys, as far as specs goes, the CK1 on the right, length is 11 foot, width 34 inches, 65 pounds, and a weight capacity of 400 pounds. The Crescent Smallie, the length is 10.6, so a few inches shorter, 33 inches wide, 65 pounds, and a 385 pound weight capacity. That's the specs of both boats. So let's get into the details. Alright, guys, we're going to start at the bow of the CK1. CK1's got a handle here, and I've got a Rogue drag strap. If you're going to be doing any fishing in the creeks and rivers, you got to have a rope or some kind of drag strap. But this one has worked great for me. You can adjust it. It's got a buckle right there with a rubber cover on it, and I've just got it looped around the handle right there. They have the strap just like the Shoalie's got. It serves as a handle. You got two Yak Attack strap holders in some inserts right here. The Shoalie has a track up front. I'm sure you could add a track just like the Shoalie has, but for the Smallie, you got these two Yak Attack strap holders, and it serves as a handle. Also, when you want to adjust it, you can just put your thumb right there, pull it out, and you got a drag strap. Hold it down and take the slack out, and it's back to the handle. Smallie also has a flat spot up here to mount a quick release trolling motor puck. If you want to run a bow mount motor on it. It's pretty solid up here. That plate just fits right over the top, but I don't think, in my opinion, this boat is really designed for a bow mount trolling motor, so I won't be doing that. Moving on back, CK1 has a nice flap right here. It's not a hatch, just a bungee with a nice sewn, kind of like a pouch material. Hooks on these. It's got the paddle holder right here. You slide your paddle in. This worked great for me. Got a little zippered pouch right here. Put a few small odds and ends in, and when it's off, just an open hatch. But you can tuck, I'll usually tuck a Plano box up under there, and it'll keep pressure on it, keep it from sliding out. But it's worked great for me. You've got a hatch lid with open hatch. Got the rod saver paddle keeper, and when you're moving your boat to and from the water, you can put your rods in, put them in there and strap them down, and keep from getting broke when you're going to and from the water. When you're out on the water, you can adjust that and use it as a paddle park. The hatch has two bungees holding it down. got a nice rubber gasket, keep water out, and it's all open. I know the Sholey comes enclosed and you can cut it out. This one's cut out already. It's got a little shelf right there. You can put some rods in there and rest the butts right there. With a ton of storage in there. Moving on back on the CK1, you have a big open floor right here with the pads, and you can add these little pouches from Crescent, put your pliers and scissors in. Got one on both sides, but a lot of room up here in the cockpit area. Got 2 cup holders, 2 bungees, nice piece of track on each side. Smallie, the same thing. Got a big open cockpit. This boat is an inch narrower on width than the CK1. You can tell it in the cockpit. Don't look near as wide. But you do have a measuring board holder right here in the center. If you fish tournaments, you can put your measuring board in there. It's got these little locks right here to lock it down with, and keep it secure. It's also got a place up here you can turn it this way, and your catch board will sit right in there and be secure. And it's got a wider slot for the new Yak Attack leaderboard also. Cup holders are a little taller on this one. They got sides on them. I think you can put a anchor wizard. I think an anchor wizard will fit right there in those. I'm not sure how they attach or anything, but I don't use anchor wizards, so it's going to be cup holders for me. But you can see the difference in the cup holders on the Smallie. And cup holders on the CK1 more open on this side. Also above the cup holder you got these little notches with a screw insert right there on both sides. If you're out on the water, you can put your paddle in there and it'll hold your paddle steady if you're messing with a fish or whatever. Or you can take these out and put studs in and put a Yak Attack paddle holder, paddle grip right there, or a throttle mount. You can even mount a throttle right there on either side. If you got a stern mount motor, gives you lots of options. Moving on back to the seat area, the CK1. Seats are pretty, I think the seats are identical on them. This one has the low position only. You have 2 little storage trays right here on either side, the CK1. And the straps to hold the seat down are right here on the CK1. Just go around the side of it, clip it in there and tighten it down. That keeps the seat secure. Got one there, one on that side. On the Smallie, beside the seat, this area is open, a little more open than on the CK1. It's got these little knobs down here molded in. You can put a 3700 Plano box on the side, on each side of it. And the wall's a little taller right here in the seat area. Also the walls are a little taller in the main cockpit area also, I've noticed. But yeah, you can put your Plano boxes right there and they won't slide under the seat. This is the low position. Smallie has a high low position, so that's the low position. That's the high position. This is pretty high. I don't know how stable it'll be in the high position. I've not got out on the water with it yet, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to run it in the high position without tipping over. but you got a nice cam strap right here. Cinch that seat down. Cam strap runs all the way to the back. There's a stainless steel cleat back there that keeps it secure. Keeps your seat from going anywhere. But if you run it in the high position, you got a lot of room under that seat. Put some more Plano boxes under there, or even a battery if you're going to run a stern mount motor or something like that. Moving on back to the rear of the tank well, the CK1. Got this big flat area on the CK1. I've put some Yakatac bases down. A little piece of track. You can put mount your camera back here. I mounted the camera back there. When I'm out on the water filming, put rod holders, whatever you want. Them don't come with a boat. I added them, but gives you lots of options back here. Moving on back to the tank well. It's pretty good size tank well. A lot bigger what's on the Smallie, as you can see. You got some small track right here on each side, and you got a bungee system back here. These got the knobs you can adjust, and it's got the Yakatac hooks right there. Fit in the pad eye, but lots of room back here. I don't usually carry a crate when I use these. When I use the CK1, I just try to keep it light and simple as possible. I have one Plano box usually. I might put back here or up in the front. But moving on back, have the handle on both sides. And the drain plug. Smallie tank well's not near as wide, not near the room in it. You have this big hatch right here. That's to access the rear if you want to run a stern mount motor or power pole. They have a flat spot right here to mount the bracket. There's no inserts back there. You just drill in and put your bolts in. Got two stainless steel pad eyes. And the good thing about this Smallie, if you want to run a stern mount motor, it's got these little kick ups right here. The tubing's already run for your steering. Just run your tubing, just run your cord through there, and it comes out up here. Comes out right here, and you can hook it to your foot pegs. If you want your foot pegs to move, you can just snap this little red lock out, and the pegs go back and forth if you want to hook up the steering for your stern mount motor. But anyway, back to the tank well. This one don't have the bungees. It's got the cam strap system, which I think would be pretty good. I usually don't strap anything down. I'll just tuck it up under there like a Plano box or something. But like I said, you got another stainless steel eyelet right there on the side if you want to run a lift line or reverse lock. Got one on each side. And the handle on this one is right here. It's molded in. Nice solid handle molded in to be out of the way of the stern mount motor if you run one on here. I do have an NK180 Pro that I use on my Bonafide PWR, and got an extra mounting plate from Newport coming. I'll use it sometimes, not all the time. Most of the time I'm just paddling when I'm using these boats, but there are certain places it's hard to put in. You need a motor to cover a lot of water, and so I'll have that option. Let me remove the seats, guys, and we'll get a good shot of both of them without the seats in them. All right, guys, so I got them flipped over so we can see the bottom of them. CK1 Smallie over here. See, both of them's got pretty rounded noses on them. CK1's got more of a flat spot right here. Smallie's more rounded and a lot more flat on the bottom. The CK1, the outside chines are a lot lower than the middle, whereas over here it's more of a flat bottom. As far as scupper hose, they both have 3 scupper hose in the middle, which drain really well, so that's pretty much the same on them. But moving back to the keel area, it's a real big difference. CK1 over here has got a lot taller of a keel, which helps it track. This boat right here, this CK1 tracks amazingly. Not a lot of adjustments have to be made when you're just paddling downstream and coasting. The thing will stay straight. Really helps you out when you're fishing. Keel on this one's not near as tall, but I think this one will probably draft in a lot shallower water than the CK1. CK1, the keel will drag a lot going over rapids and rocks and stuff. Have to have a little more water to keep from scraping. I believe the Smallie is going to be able to go in a lot shallower water without scrubbing. The tracking may not be as good on it, but you have to give and take on these. Find a good balance between tracking and scraping. That's the 2 bottoms. Let's see if we can get a side view of them. There's a good shot of that, the difference in the keel on them. Well, all right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the comparison of the Crescent CK1 versus the Crescent Smallie. Just wanted to go over and show you the different features and the specs on both boats side by side. Like I said, I've got a lot of time in the CK1 and a ton of trips on it. Hopefully I'll be able to get in the Smallie and bring out some content out of it. But with all the storms, I've not been able to get out this weekend. But just want to give you a good side-by-side comparison, and maybe I can help you decide on which one you want to get. So I'm glad to bring it to you. But that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate y'all watching and sticking with me. Thanks to all the new subscribers for joining the channel. It really means a lot to me. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time.